Hey guys, just came back to school. I just want to say, hey, how y'all doing? And I'm on my music channel because I want to talk about a new thing coming up. It's called Zyrese Reviews, where I review music from like BandLab or something. Like anyone, I can review your music if you want me to by just going on my BandLab and just say, oh, yeah, can you review this and review that? Yeah, I just want to say that. I just want to say this is the introduction for the music channel. It's called Zari's Reviews. So today we're gonna be reviewing Griddy Kidds album, God is Alive. By the way, this is gonna have a lot of cuts, so I'm gonna be right here, right there, and right here. Just letting y'all know. All right, first of all, we get started with this review. We want to talk about who Griddy Kid is. Obviously, Griddy Kid is a producer, and he's a producer and a electronic producer, and he makes electronic albums and ambient type albums and drone type music, sound collages and all that stuff. And he released his latest album, God is Alive, which came out this year. This is like, this has this electronic and has this electronic it has this electronic experimental music coming from this album, God is Alive. So this album right here, it opens up with something that's something that is crazy. Like, I don't know how to explain it because I'm kind of dumb, but it opens up with these little watered down drowning synthy leads, and then all of a sudden it just comes out your face with these synthy arpeggios that feels like it's tapping on you, and you know, like these synth wave type of drums, and everything goes all synth wave and stuff. It sounds beautiful. It's one of the best openers I've ever heard on BandLab, which is crazy to hear. And I'm not even like exaggerating when I say this, but to be completely honest, like, I hate BandLab's music, but Griddy Kid is giving me like a second chance to that. So I'm pretty sure like this, yeah, the opening track has the synth, the arpeggios are good. It just sounds like it sounds like I'm in another universe listening to this album. And then coming from the next track, Skyrise Interlude, which opens up with these dark and grimy ambient intro and just goes all blasting out with these DMB drums and you know, these dark sounding chords. It feels like I'm in like a haunted mansion, like an industrial haunted mansion, and someone is chasing at me with like a chainsaw and something. I'm running for my life. This song to me, it sounds very, very dark. Like, it got me scared and it got my hands shaking like that. But it's so scary, but doesn't that mean it's bad though? No. It's because I like this interlude. It's probably one of the best interludes on BandLab, period. This is just coming from the second track, which is a interlude, which brings us to the next track. Also, by the way, screw that one guy. Yeah, the third track, Ultralight Paradigm. I don't know what that one is called. I told you I'm a little bit of this, but yeah, Ultralight Paradigm or something like that. It kind of sounds like this. It kind of sounds like the interlude, but like kind of way better. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that the third one is actually amazing to me. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Although it kind of ends very quickly. It makes me want to hear more. But like, still though, that's a very, very good track. That brings me to the fourth track, Armageddon, that has this like roaring, blaring, these roaring, hard hitting drums coming with these like digital sounding, like these synths that sound, they just sound angry. Like, everything sounds angry in this, but it literally just sounds like God resurrecting or something. Like, the song just sounds like when God is like, when, you know, like on Judgment Day, when Jesus comes down with the sword and stuff, and then everybody's gonna, like, you know, go like Judgment Day. It just sounds like Judgment Day when Jesus is just going against, you know, the demons or something like that, and it just has this song playing. That's what this song reminds me of, like, of what's gonna happen then on some phonium type stuff. And yeah, fifth track. I say again, the fifth track, Transcendence. I think that's what it's called. Transcendence has to be one of the best indie. Has to be one of the best indie album. To be completely honest, like this one, just although like so far this whole album sounds great, but Transcendence is like number one for me. Like Transcendence has to be like Griddy Kid's most arranged, most produced, most like focused on song he has ever made. To be completely honest, like everything with the synths and the big strings and like some type of orchestra and you know the very fast D&B drums again. You just go something like that, and it just plays over and over, and it gets arranged, and then like next one you think it's like a next beat or something like that, probably like an involvement or something, like feeling like it might be like a very good, like, you know, when it blends into the next track, something like that. That been kind of cool. That brings us to the other one. That brings us to track 6, All Things That Are Beautiful. I think All Things That Are Beautiful, that should be the correct one. I probably have to double check or something like that. If I get it wrong, I'm just gonna put a text right there. But All Things Are Beautiful has this like calming tune, like this calming like tune, like you can probably go to sleep to. I think that's one of the most chillest ones, like nothing too crazy going on. Is it my favorite? Yes, like it really is. Like I love this really cool like ambience type thingy, but like kind of like ambient on steroids type of thing. If you catch my drift. But yeah, so far that track is like a calm down for the tracks before, because most of the tracks before are very hard hitting and stuff. Like, let's just say Armageddon, like how Armageddon is hard hitting and stuff. All Things That Are Beautiful are basically like it's basically a chill version of Armageddon, if you catch my drift. Then things get more and more atmospheric D&B level on his other track, which is the self-titled track God Is Alive, which comes from this atmospheric ethereal, whatever you call it, ethereal type D&B. Just very calm and chilling. How the things before was all crazy, like, you know, you gotta listen to this until like, and it transitions into like I don't even care anymore, like a very chill, like a chill type tune, something like that, you know, make you want to cry, make you want to go to sleep or something like that. But yeah, that brings us to our other track. He brings back all the aggressiveness and like all the aggressive type drums and stuff. He brings it back with Final Hour, which is like the whatever track, I don't really care. That brings back with the Final Hour. I mean, actually, Final Hour is, I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best out of the whole entire album. Like the other tracks are better than Final Hour, but Final Hour is like kind of like a meh. Kind of sounds like track 2, but like not unfinished or worked on. I like it, but like it's not the best out of the other ones that are in here. So yeah, moving on. The second final track, 99, kind of makes me feel better from the Final Hour one. And yeah, 99, I would say that the 99 track, I would say the track called 99 is probably like a bring back for like what we just listened to, because Final Hour was kind of alright, and I didn't like it as much as the other one. But 99 was like, hey, you don't like this one, but you might like me. And it wasn't lying. So that brings us to our final track. Our final track, No Mercy from Hell, comes back with this type of lo-fi production, this lo-fi DMP type production with these like little like these synths that I feel like that is under a pillow or something like that, or like, you know, like something like that, like kind of like low down and stuff like that. And you know, the DMB, but instead the DMB sounds like it's also under a pillow or is drowning. And yeah, and the strings are kind of smooth. It's kind of like a neat way to close the album. It's kind of like a neat way to close the album, and I like it. And I like it much. If is it the best closer? Kinda, but still, it was a really great track. Overall, this album is very great to me. I feel like this is one of the best BandLab albums. In my opinion, one of my favorite electronic albums of all time. And Yeah. One of my favorite electronic albums of all time. Yeah, Griddy Kid. One of your album is one of my favorite of all time. And not like number 10, my favorite electronic album of all time, because like how things can go experimental and stuff like that. And so like overall, like this album is very great. And I think everybody should listen to it, other than like, I don't know, like 9, 10 people who are other around. I feel like this is one of the best underground electronic albums ever made, or at least ever this year. And yeah, everybody should listen to it or something like that. I mean, you could listen to it if you want to. I ain't saying that. I don't say if you want to like I ain't saying, hey, listen to this right now, it's one of the best of all time. But I'm kind of am saying it. But am I forcing you to do it right now? No. Listen to it if you want. Some songs like Final Hour that I really don't like, and some good ones like Transcending that I very like. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm feeling a 9.4 out of 10. That's it. Bye bye.